What is going on, guys? This is Nothingbutbread here, and today we're going to be doing a mod menu review. Today's menu that we're going to be reviewing today is Project Iconic Sentinel, the newest version that was released as of September 10th, 2016. To start off this review, let's first talk about the general ins and outs of Project Iconic Sentinel, the newest version that was released as of September 10th, 2016. The menu is fairly large. It's this greenish menu, and well, you can see from the on-screen visuals I'm using it. It's got a whole bunch of features. It's probably got the most of any zombies mod menu I've tried up to this point. It's got a lot of particularly cool features that I haven't seen in other menus. So let me get right into it. What's the good stuff about this menu? There's a lot of good things to talk about on this menu. The personal menu features all the general ins and outs that you would expect on a typical menu for zombies. Stuff like FOV, to points, to, well, yeah, no clip. All that great stuff is in the personal menu. Nothing special there. You can give yourself perks. It's just got slightly more detailed options than other menus I've used at this time, so I definitely like that. It's got a variety of other menus. And these menus, the one that I really like the most is probably the fun menu, as it's got a bunch of things such as the ability to make people gain 1,336, I believe it is. I'm not currently looking at the menu right now. Nonetheless, it's -1334. It gives them 1,334 points for buying a gun, and you can do that with the box. And yeah, it allows you to set the all the wall buys. You can either make them unbuyable, even if they have maximum points, to being free to giving them points when they open the door. It's just a bunch of crazy things. You've also got this really cool box editor. The only thing I've seen of this nature is in World at War, and then and in order to add stuff to the box, you actually have to go and do a lot of editing. It's a lot easier to do it with this mod menu. So I could set things like Ray Gun Mark IIs to the box, even for players who haven't purchased DLC3 Buried. They could get Ray Gun Mark IIs with their first trial of the box and keep getting them. You can also set staffs and origin staffs. Lots of guns and weapons and equipment that wouldn't normally appear in the box. You can set it to appear in the box and get it every time. Or you can have just a few weapons. That's a really big feature I love about this menu. It's always fun screwing around and either putting just shitty guns in the box or giving everybody the best guns possible without having to constantly give them weapons because they're always doing stupid shit. You should see people. That's really some of the major highlights of this menu. I do like the player menu. That's what stands out on this menu. It's got a variety of options, from killing them to being able to set their screen all completely white. It's got a variety of map mods which allow for map-specific mods, such as the ability to form pandas on origins, play the Easter egg songs with a single command, allows you to give the map-specific trophy for completing the Easter egg, and a variety of other little things that I found on the map, such as like Super Tank on Origins, Super Bus, and Transit. There's other little fun to screw around with things. In addition, it's got probably the most advanced forge editor I've ever seen in a mod menu to date. I've seen some menus that allow people to adjust the positioning of objects, but other than that, really, that's where they all ended. The Iconic Sentinel's forge editor allows you to copy and paste regular entities in the map. It allows you to rotate every single entity you can adjust, which is quite fun, as there are some entities that you can copy and paste. There's one on Mob of the Dead that I always love to use, that's located right near the washer, that area where we obtain the sheets. And I could simply just grab that object, copy it, and add walls and contact barriers. Which is quite funny when players run around and they encounter that and they just get absolutely owned because, they got blocked and they were training a whole large group of zombies. A lot of really cool and enjoyable stuff like that. You can have a lot of fun with it. Other than that, really, there's really nothing major that stood out to me about this menu. However, unfortunately, there are some not so good things to talk about this menu. The two option related things that always stuck out, that I could never find in this menu. I've searched it many times. It's my most used zombies mod menus. Well, not this one. The older version is probably my most used one. Is that it's lagging two things that drive me completely nuts. First, the lack of the ability to disable death barriers. There's code for this on next gen update that was posted before the mod menus ever came out. I don't know why this option's out there, because it's enabling mods like super jump and watching players just hit death barriers and die out and having to use the respawn spectators command. And sometimes this freezes the game in doing so. It's also quite annoying not to be able to give everybody all trophies, as you can give them the Easter egg trophy, but that's about it. And I've seen plenty of other zombies menus which allow you to do that, and it's a little annoying. Although it does kind of make up for it with the ability to be able to set people's rank to shotguns and give them 5 tallies. What I think is nice, and allows you to give 2 million kills each time. But it really does not make up for that. Honestly, I'd just rather just give people shotguns, but be able to also give them the trophies and not have them hit death barriers left and right. Which is kind of annoying, but nonetheless, it's got a lot more content to definitely counteract those lack of content, not contact. Because I've seen a bunch of menus that have that, but they don't have half the other features that Project Iconic Sentinel has. But unfortunately, I'm not going to be giving this menu a very high grade, and here's why. It has issues with stability. The two things that happen frequently in this menu are, first, just freezes when using the menu. These occur most frequently when I'm in multiplayer, when I'm playing with other people. And they do have it in solo from time to time. I freeze periodically with just about everything. However, this menu, I freeze a ton more than just once every other day. I freeze like every 2 to 3 matches. I will freeze or have a GSC overflow. Which is, unfortunately, really degrades the usability of this menu. It's painful to me when I see my screen freeze, and I know everybody else in the game is just the time out instantaneously. They're going to be spending 10, 15 seconds of just connection interrupted before they lag out. They wonder what was wrong. And just having to restart your PlayStation 3, oftentimes having to unplug the power cord, plug it back in, then you have to go and run all the stealth stuff again to be able to get back online. Then you got to re-enable Force Toast. It's a lengthy process. This has happened way too many times with this menu, and it has stability issues, which makes this menu not very usable, unfortunately. It's got a lot of potential, but it really destroyed itself because of its poor stability. So overall, guys, I will be giving this menu a D. The rating scale I'm going to use is like A through F, kind of like what most schools and colleges use. In other words, like A is like, wow, impressive. B being like, very good, very solid, better than average, definitely better than average, or to say, slightly above average to average. C being below average to lower average. And then D being good, but it's got major issues, and F being, fuck that, not any good. It definitely scores around a D in that sense. It's got a lot of content. He's got a lot of potential there. It's just that the guy did not either put too much code, did not optimize it for zombies, and as a result, the menu is just too unstable for steady usage, and it really frustrates me whenever when I constantly freeze, when I'm trying to use this, trying to have fun with it, and it's always constantly being interrupted by freezing and other nonsense like that, which I get flack for. People ask why I left the game. They don't understand that I froze, etc. Other people thought I got booted offline, etc., 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 and it's just a headache dealing with these messages because of some poorly coded stuff or just the amount of stuff. So that really will wrap up for this review. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. You guys know the drill. And I hope to see you guys in another one of my videos soon. Peace out, guys. And by the way, guys, the link to the thread that this is posted, including download links, are also in the description. Peace out, guys.